Hello there, family. Kim Coles here, and tonight I'm going to be talking about sweeping and dusting. And it has nothing to do with your house. I hope everyone has had a beautiful day today, and you're having a beautiful evening. I am going live right now at 7:01 PST, but when you watch this, it could be any time of day or night because I know that someone has shared this with you. I know that you are on the replay and you are here with me right now in your right now. I'll take your right now. Hello, welcome everyone. Welcome as you pop in. I'm going to talk to you about sweeping and dusting, but it has nothing to do with cleaning your home. So this means something to me because tonight is the night before my housekeeper comes. And I've said it here before that I clean up before the housekeeper. I don't clean up, I straighten up. I straighten up before the housekeeper comes. I just put things away. Like I put things in drawers. I put some of the laundry away. I just sort of create the space for her to be able to come in here and really do her thing. Does anybody else do that? Who here cleans up before the housekeeper even shows up? Just straighten up. Just, I might do the dishes. What? Or I might do the first load of laundry. I just do like a casual sweep through. I don't literally sweep or dust, but I pick things up and put things in place. Hey, Stephanie. Hey, Sarah. Hey, Guitron, I hope I'm saying that right. Joanne Guitron, hello. Hey, Sarah, hey. All right, so let me tell you what I mean by sweeping and dusting. And the sweeping and dusting tonight is about the sweeping and dusting that we have to do in our lives. In our lives. Allow me to explain. So I was talking to a friend just a little while ago about how, it's the end of January. And I'll admit that I have not really been on target with all of my goals and all of my, intentions and decisions I had made of what I wanted to start this year. I've been on target with some, but not all. And listen, here's the thing about life and, people talk about balance. I have a real strong feeling about not putting the pressure on myself. When I talk to my clients, I work through, helping you not to be so worried about balance, but instead to create harmony. Harmony for me feels much more like a flow. It feels much less, intense because balance sounds like everything has to be even. Well, everything does not have to be even, but it does have to flow in harmony. And there are going to be certain areas of your life, maybe you're having a relationship, success and things are really flowing in your relationship success. And maybe your money sector is not flowing the way it usually does because you're putting all the energy into relationship. Or maybe your health and you're going to the gym all the time and you're eating well and you're on target with your food and on target with your exercise. Excuse me. And maybe another area is just needing a little bit more attention. So I just think that as long as you're aware of the harmony and the flow and that you have these pockets and areas of life that you want to flow a particular way, as long as they're getting some attention, there's harmony. So for me, I'll be honest. Oh, I got your last name right. I'm so glad. So for me, I will be honest, there's an area of my life, and I've sort of alluded to it a couple of times, an area of my life that really needs some focus. And for me, it's my health and well-being. Like I need to really get my weight down. And please do not, I appreciate you go, oh, you look fine, Kim, because somebody's going to tell me I look fine. I don't hate my body. I'm not mad at my body. I actually love my body. I love that it moves me through the world. I love that my body houses this spirit that's full of joy and sometimes grumpy because that's life. But for the most part, is really happy to be alive and really joyful and houses this spirit that wants to serve others and wants to make a difference in the world. Houses a pair of eyes that saw the most beautiful sunset tonight. Oh my goodness, the sunset here was that sunset, that orange, pink, purple, just spread out over the whole sky sunset. And even though there's so much crazy stuff happening in the world, the fact that my two eyes can stop and witness and take in the beauty of a sunset, that's a really good thing. And that's one of the things that gives me harmony and peace and flow and all those things. But what I wanted to talk to you about is, what area of your life have you fallen off? For me, it has been health. I'm eating way too much and I'm gaining weight. I'm gaining weight right now, and that's not good. And I'm not exercising enough. And here for me, the thing is that I don't care what the number says on the scale. If I'm moving my body and I feel good in my body, I've never been really big on, I've got to be 102 pounds, which by the way would not be good for me at all. Not at all. And I was talking to a friend last week about how I used to take diet pills. I don't know if anybody here has ever been on diet pills. Don't do it. Diet pills to me are like worse than any street drug, as my mother would call them. Like, I was hopped up on pills. I would forget to eat, and I'd be hopped on like, yeah, let me get them pills, yo. Can I get them pills? I'm gonna get them pills, yo. I was dropping weight like nobody's business because I wasn't eating, but I was hopped up on pills, and that's not the way I want to do it. I want to be on a health journey, meaning dropping excess weight in a very healthy way, exercising, feeling good in my body, eating healthfully. I'm not going to starve myself. That never works for me. And I've fallen off my plan. And so I decided, it's the end of the month. And what do I do? Do I beat myself up about it? I don't know. Do you guys do that? Excuse me. Do you beat yourself up when you fall off your goal, whatever your goal is, to make a certain amount of money, to be healthy and slender? That word cracks me up. To be slender, to maybe have some sort of relationship goals, maybe have some job goals, some career goals. Maybe you're starting a new business and you're not quite where you want to be. Maybe you have goals with your kids to spend more time with your children. Whatever it is, maybe you've fallen off. And about now is when those of us who have made high, lofty goals at the top of January begin to kind of, eke back into our old habits. So so that means that you've been sweeping things under the carpet. This is the reference of the dusting and the sweeping. Perhaps you've been sweeping your goals under the carpet. Just hiding things like, it'll be fine. Yeah, it'll be fine. I don't want to think about that right now. And so you sweep it under the carpet. And that's how you hide from your dreams and wishes and visions. Those of you know me know I'm still recovering from a cold. Like, all kinds of things are happening, but I'm getting better. You sweep your dreams, your goals, your visions under the carpet because you don't want to see them. You don't want to be reminded that you're not on task. You don't want to be reminded that you're not on target. And sweeping them under the rug does not help anyone. By the way, I said I'm going to straighten up before the housekeeper comes, but I don't sweep anything under the carpet. I'm not going to hide anything. I'm just putting things away. So the way to get back on track, is to dust yourself off. So you've been sweeping things under the carpet. Instead, dust yourself off and start all over again. And I've got a couple of things I want to tell you to do. I've taken some notes here I want to share with you. So number one is to acknowledge where you are. Don't judge yourself. Don't beat yourself up. Don't let anybody else beat you up. Just look yourself in the mirror and acknowledge, yeah, I've fallen off my goals. Yeah, I ate way too much bread last night. Yeah, I have not been getting up in the morning and going for my walk. Or I haven't been putting out my yoga mat and stretching. I mean, that's just my personal steps. For you, it might be something else. Whatever it is, just stop and acknowledge it. Just go, it is what it is, or it isn't what it isn't, and acknowledge. The next step would be to recommit. Just recommit. Go, you know what? You've been messing up, girl. You've been messing up. Yo, dude, you know you could do better. Let me recommit. And let me look at it from a fresh set of eyes. What can I do differently this time? Maybe the goal that you set, you put too many steps in place. So for me, it would be, I'm going to get up every morning and I'm going to go for a walk. And then I'm going to go to Pilates. And then I'm going to go to the gym. And then I'm going to eat 2 calories per day. And that really wasn't my goal, but you get what I'm saying. Well, all of that's destined to fail. I don't even want to do all of that. So of course I'm going to move away from it. That's not a system for success. I'm going to recommit myself to my health, and I'm going to look at it from the perspective of what can I really put in place? What will stretch me a little bit, make me feel a little bit uncomfortable, but get me towards my goal. So maybe it's walking in the neighborhood 3 times a week. I happen to live in California. The weather here is just fine. Sorry if you're winter. Sorry. I'm sorry. Maybe for you, it's getting up and go to the gym 3 times a week. It's not every day I'm going to run a marathon. No, but 3 times a week I can go for a walk. Maybe for me, it's to go to Pilates and stretch and tone up. I stopped by my old gym today and like, do I still have a membership here? They're like, yes, you do. You've been paying every month. I'm like, let me get my behind up in here once. Maybe hire a trainer just to work me out once, just to get back in the flow of things. I don't know what it's going to be, but I'm going to take baby steps along my recommitment until I feel strong, until I feel ready. You can do this too. And I'm going to give you one more tip, and then I'm going to ask you how you can do this in your life. So dust yourself off. Stop sweeping under the rug. Acknowledge where you are. Recommit. Take baby steps and kick it into gear. Kick it into gear and give yourself, the phrase used to be, give it the old college try. I have no idea where that phrase came from, but I'm going to look it up when we're done. You're right, whoever said that. You do have to have realistic goals. They need to be realistic, but they need to stretch you just a little bit. Just like really stretch you out. Just a little bit. Push you just a little bit. Realistic, but push you. I could start walking, and then what would happen is I would get my wind up. I would start to feel better. I would feel better in my body, and then I could maybe start going to the gym and lifting weights, or then I could, whatever the thing is. But I'm going to take baby steps, but I'm going to kick it into gear. And this is what I want you to do. Hold on, I'm checking. This is what you can do. Somebody said, amen, girl. Thank you. I got some of this inspiration yesterday. You guys know that I've been talking about my community mastermind. By the way, the doors are still open. I'll come back and talk about that in a minute. communitymastermind.com. And one of the people that I have helping to teach my mastermind members did a class about living goals, and did a class about breaking down your goals and how to make them manageable and doable, and setting a why in place. When you set a why, a WHY question mark in place, it really helps you put some meaning behind what you want to do and why you want to do it. And the class was so awesome. Like, here it is. I've got this teacher coming in to teach my people in the mastermind, and I'm taking notes and getting so much out of it. And so I'm recommitted today. By the way, if you want to get that class and all the classes that we're doing, you can go to the communitymastermind.com, and I have a feeling that Team Kim will put it in the the chat here for us, right? And you can join too, and you would get access to that class because we recorded it and we save it for all of our people. Isn't this true? You like this? You like this? Yeah. It's just about stop sweeping something under the rug, acknowledge where you are, recommit to your goal, take baby steps, and then kick it into gear. And you can guarantee that you will have success, because when you take action in this way and you're really focused on what you really, really want, really focused on your why, the bigger why of it all, it can't not happen for you. Now, I know that sounds like a double negative, but it can't not happen for you because you're moving towards your goal all the time. And so I'm going to recommit myself. Thank you. I'm going to put that there. Thank you, Team Kim. I'm going to recommit myself to my health. My why is a couple of things. Number one, I want to live a really long time. And I want to live long. I used to say this when I was a kid. Like nowadays, okay, this is going to be a public toilet thing. So how public toilets, you use the restroom and it flushes on its own? Well, there's still a lot of places where you got to reach up high and pull down the lever. You know those old toilets where the lever is way up high? Well, I don't touch that thing with my hands. I kick my leg up there and flush the toilet. I used to say that when I'm 80, I want to be able to still lift my leg up high and flush this toilet. Now, maybe by then all the toilets will have been converted to the ones that flush on their own, which are a little disturbing sometimes, right? Like, stop flushing. I'm not ready for you to flush. Hilarious. But I want to be vibrant. I want to be sassy. I want to be that old lady that you look at and go, ooh, that old lady could get it. Get it, Kim Coles. You know, I speak often at various conferences and events and my own events. And this lady recently said, ooh, she told my team, Kim Coles is very well preserved. Hilarious. I want you to look at me and go, oh, you're well preserved. And we know that exercise and eating a particular way helps you be well preserved. I want to be cute for a really long time and be able to kick up my leg and flush the toilet. This is my why. Don't judge. I want to have the energy to live the life I want to live. I want to have the energy to travel and come and meet all of you one day in whatever city you're in. And so that's my why. And I want to be able to get out of bed in the morning without things creaking. Things are beginning to creak. I don't want to creak. I don't want to make noise when I wake up in the morning. I want to be strong. Thank you, Christine. The number one reason people end up in nursing homes is because they can no longer function. We want to be strong women and men. We want to be strong women and men. And so that's my goal. That's my new recommitment. That's how I'm dusting myself off, acknowledging where I've been, recommitting, taking baby steps, and kicking it into gear. What? Oh, thank you for sharing, Cynthia. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. So share this with a friend or friends if this was helpful for you. And I'm going to ask you now, what are you willing to recommit to? Oh, do you have a spunky Jamaican great grandma? Let me tell you one thing, Bruce. Bruce, I know that your grandmother, she gets up in the morning and goes for a walk or stretch or something like this. I know that she still cook for you some patty and cocoa bread. What? And roti or whatever they cook. Come inside and get some of this delicious food. Come now. Yeah, I want to be spunky like your grandma. Liz said, when you're 70, please take a picture of you kicking your leg up. I know I will still be able to do it. I plan to. Yes. What are you willing to recommit to? If you're willing to admit where you may have fallen off or where you may be just not living all the way up to the vision that you have for yourself, what are you willing to commit to? And let's do it together. Let's do it together. What you got? I'll wait for the comments to come in. Thank you. Yeah, the knees and the back are talking. They're talking to me. What is that sound? That's the sound of my knees breaking every morning. Rice and peas, baby. That's right. She's in Brooklyn. Me know. Liz is ready to recommit to her dreams. Health and being a better wife. Oh, that's a good one. All right, Jackie, going to be 70. Recommit to your health because you can last a really long time. You know, they're saying that, listen, with modern technology, replacement of body parts, the right, you know, I have a tendency to go towards more natural remedies, to start with natural remedies. I like to say I go east before I go west. So I will go more natural for my remedies, even for my cold and different things, before I go straight to medicine. But let's face it, modern medicine can keep you alive for a while. And I want to be vibrant. I got a whole lot of stuff to do. I got a whole lot of living and a whole lot of loving to do. I need to be vibrant for that. Lauren is laughing. Thank you, baby. Thank you for laughing. So recommit to get done more in your business. That's right. Yeah, I do natural if I can. I start natural. I wish I could show you on my desk. I have all kinds of things I take, you know, drops and things. Daily prayer and eat healthy eating. Yes. Good. Get on your health journey. I don't know. Maybe I should do some sort of health challenge. I don't know, body movement for Stephanie. Singing. Did I read that one already? Singing, writing and singing again. Recommitting to running 2 half marathons. Wow. Wow. Nice. Let's recommit together. Relationship health, not just for me, but for my better. Yes, yes. Relationship communication is huge. That would be the same thing that I learned more than anything in my last relationship is communication is so vital, so important. Marquita says, do a health challenge. I'm getting information from you. Maybe I will. Maybe I will. Whatever it is, whatever your dream and your vision and your goal is, recommit. Fixing the finances, huge. Ready to commit to self-care. I need that too. I hear you. Like sometimes just a nap will get the job done. But it has to be more than a nap. It has to be intentional and repeatable. Listen, I had a self-care day today. A self-care day today. I went to lunch with 2 of my dearest friends. We did a play together in New York years ago and in LA. Actually, we did it in LA, New Jersey, and New York. It was my first one-woman show, and it was called Homework. And it was a one-woman show, but there were 4 men in it. So technically it's a play. And these guys became my family. I had lunch with them, and it was like self-care because I could be my total self. I had no makeup on. The hair was a mess. We sat and we talked and we laughed and we hugged. It was awesome. That's self-care in my book. Let's recommit. Committing to cooking healthy meals for your husband and you. Oh, Mary, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. Wonderful. All right, so let's talk about this. Let's talk about recommitting. And let me give you the tips again. Instead of sweeping the dust under the rug, I'm holding a crystal for those of you who look at. I'm holding a what do you call this? A rose quartz. Rose quartz for love. Instead of sweeping your problems under the rug, dust yourself off. Acknowledge that you've been off track. Recommit to the dream of what you really want. Take some baby steps and kick it into gear. You like this? You love rose quartz? I have plenty of it. I have more than one on my desk. Where's my other one? Oh, look. I actually have a rose quartz heart shaped like a heart. Isn't that good? That's good. Given to me by one of my 2 friends who I met with today. He gave that to me a while ago. All right. I will wrap up now. I am done for now because I got plans to make. Maybe it's making a meal plan. Maybe it's getting up a little bit earlier just to go for a walk, just to go to Pilates, something. I'm going to recommit. I want you to recommit to your dreams and your visions also. And come back and tell me what you chose to do. And if I see enough people who are liking the idea of a health challenge, maybe I'll create something. Yeah, maybe, with accountability, we can get things done. I know where I'm planning to do this inside the community mastermind because everybody wants that. I'm going to do that within the community mastermind. So why don't y'all come on inside the community mastermind and I will make that challenge happen for you. It's KIMUNITY mastermind.com. You can come in as a monthly member, or you can come in and spend the whole year with me. We're going to get all kinds of amazing things done. So I know that I'm going to do it inside the community mastermind. Let me just make it, because the truth is I don't have time to do it outside of there. Let me do it inside the community mastermind. Come on in the mastermind and we will do a health challenge together. What's really cool about this mastermind, if you haven't heard me talk about it yet, is we take 2 tracks, and one track is a personal development. So that would be health, well-being, self-care, money mindset. And the other side is business. So building your business, giving you the resources you need to start a business, build it bigger and stronger than ever. And in the midst, we network with each other. And I'm super excited because folks are coming in and it makes me happy, happy, happy. So yay, challenge accepted. Or you're already in, Chrissy, so you'll be in the health challenge. Good. Thank you, Tasha. Thank you, Catherine. Thank you, Lauren. All right. Come on into the community mastermind and we will tackle health for sure together. It's community. It's all of us together. Challenge accepted. All right, you guys have a wonderful rest of your evening. I am going to go and prepare something so that I can start this weekend really, really strong. Actually, start tomorrow. I'm going to clean up tonight and maybe I'll go for a walk in the morning. That would be a really good idea. No, I'm going to go to Pilates. There. Challenge accepted. Baby steps happening. I'm kicking it into gear. Have a great night, everybody. Share this with a friend if this was helpful. Community Mastermind, and we're going to get it done. All righty. Bye.